Getting an autographed sports card is awesome. But as autograph card inserts have become more and more common in recent years, if you're looking at them as investments, it's important to reflect on what the future value of sticker autos may be. In this video, we're going to reflect on this in the hope that it helps us to be a little bit better informed when making some decisions on what cards to aim for. The hobby of collecting autographs has a history perhaps much further back than you have ever realized. As far back as the times of the Roman Empire, when people used individually designed signet rings instead of autographs like we use today to seal and wax their official documents and letters, collectors emerged who wanted to collect these signet rings. Even Julius Caesar himself had 6 cabinets full of his signet ring collection. After the Roman Empire times during the Renaissance period, a signature on an original piece of art or book manuscript increased the value significantly. In America, the earliest known autograph collector was one William B. Sprague. Mr. Sprague tutored members of George Washington's family, and he was given permission to keep many letters of correspondence between George Washington and others, as long as he left copies to be kept for the records. When he was granted this permission, he began searching out autographs of different well-known people and took about 1,500 pieces of correspondence. By the time he passed away, he had amassed around 40,000 different pieces of collected autographed correspondence from different famous people. So with all this in mind, it's not surprising at all that collecting autographs of sports players is something that has basically been around for as long as sports themselves. But when did autographed sports cards in packs begin? Back in 1990, if you ripped open a pack of Upper Deck baseball cards, it was possible to pull an autographed card of Reggie Jackson. In 1991, Score inserted some in their baseball packs. In 1992, Topps Gold had some well-loved autograph cards, and from then forward, though it took some time before it became a major trend in sports card packs, autographed cards did exist in some sets here and there. But then, in 1996, a few important things began to happen. 1996 is when you could find the first ever pack-inserted autographed Michael Jordan card, the Upper Deck SPX autograph card, which could potentially be found in $5 packs of Upper Deck SPX. This was just at a time when the insert game of basketball cards was constantly on the lookout for the next cool thing, and autograph cards became one of those next cool things to be put into packs. During the same year, some of the earliest mainstream short-printed serial numbered cards were also released. The next year saw Flair Showcase introducing the first ever one-of-one cards known as Masterpiece. The next year also saw the first ever jersey cards in the 1997 Upper Deck jersey memorabilia cards in both baseball and basketball, some of which also included autographs to be the first ever jersey autograph cards. When autograph cards first started to become a trend, though they were more possible than ever before to find, they were still not common pools. Pulling an autograph card was something special, and most collectors would really consider themselves very fortunate if they had any good autograph cards in their collection. And the idea that the particular athlete had actually had that specific card in their hand to sign it made that card really stand out in many collectors' minds. But as autograph cards began to become a bigger and bigger thing in the last few years in the 90s, card-producing companies needed a more effective and efficient way to get the many autographs they would need to produce the number of autographed cards they wanted to produce, and that the market was demanding from them. And thus, the sticker auto was born. How much easier was it for the card company to send the athlete a big sheet of thousands of stickers to be signed than it was to get them to sign thousands of cards, which could easily be damaged in the mail if they sent it to them? The first ever sticker autos were done by Sage in their college basketball and football releases, but it was the 99-2000 Fleer Ultra Fresh Ink basketball product that saw the first use of sticker autos in a mainstream set. In 2000, Fleer also used a bunch of sticker in their baseball products, and Upper Deck did it in their football products, and then Topps and Donruss began to do it as well in 2001. So essentially, the purpose of these stickers was basically convenience. When sticker autos were first a thing, for the most part, there wasn't a big difference in the collector's mindset between having an on-card auto or having a sticker auto. But gradually, over time, many collectors have begun to dislike sticker autos for a variety of very reasonable reasons. For one, when autograph cards could first be pulled from packs, for many people, one of the coolest things about them were the fact that the cards had actually been held in hand by the athlete. This helped give the card a deeper connection to the player himself. Secondly, over time, it also became more evident to collectors that sticker autos gave a lot of room for counterfeiting. It was just too easy to take a sticker off a card and put it somewhere else. And thirdly, just from a pure aesthetic perspective, sticker autos could just simply never hold a candle to on-card autos. And in recent years, as autographs have become only a more and more important part of the hobby and more common, sticker autos have become almost the norm, whereas on-card autos are often the exception. And this is where a warning bell goes off in my mind. Collectors are becoming more and more discerning. In the ocean of cards that are available out there, collectors seek uniqueness, collectors seek beauty, collectors seek the cool stuff. And I feel like sticker autos are becoming less and less in these categories as time goes on. The warning bell in my brain is telling me that sticker autograph cards are not going to hold long-term demand, especially not when compared to on-card autos. Autograph cards have become more and more common in recent years, and even casual collectors are likely to have a handful of them in their collection. I think the sticker autos are already beginning to lose some of their appeal to many collectors, and when the supply of them is really very high, if the demand drops too much, it could affect their value to quite a large degree. I don't think that will happen to on-card autos. If anything, as sticker autos continue to be the most common autos out there, it just makes the on-card autos stand out and increases demand for them. So I think on-card autos are absolutely the way to go, at least for the long term. For the short term, who knows? A good deal that can be flipped for the short term is a good deal that can be flipped for the short term. But if you're actually wanting to hold on to some cards for longer term, I think sticker autos are something to be very careful about. What are your thoughts about sticker autos? Let us know in the comments below.